Gail, this is for you. Thanks for your suggestions.
So we go from Castles in the Sky. You want a B minor chord here, just play 2 Bs, keep it simple if you want. Incidentally, what you can do to kind of thicken the sound when you're playing a tune is play that root note on with your thumb. Okay, so I can play like one note down here and it still sounds quite rich. Just a little tip really. So anyway, Castles in the Sky. You're on your B minor. Right, so we'll go from Where the Dreams Roll High with this little riff here. Okay, so you're onto a D chord. It's a real crescendo at this point, really, really big and loud, but I'm going to keep it as simple as I can so you can see and hear the clarity of the chords. A, that's a D, 2 and A, to G. Again, you could come up to the A, really looking to go to make it sound like it's going downwards, so it goes to that F sharp. So let's go through that again. Okay, then to B minor, and then after the B minor, remembering you're going to an A. And then you're going to a D. Okay, and then it's straight to the F sharp, to the G, to an A, and then to a B minor. Then it's a B natural, B major. Then to an E minor. Go through that again, and I've got a little bit more in the right hand. It's not tuned so much, but this is what would probably be playing underneath other instruments and underneath the vocal. So if you listen to the record, you'll pick out these little bits in the right hand, which can make it sound a little bit more authentic. So we've gone from Where the Dreams Roll High. Down from the D, like that. So let's actually play it down here so you can see it here. It goes G, show you again. And at the same time you're coming up from a G to an A to a B minor there. So you've got one hand coming down and the other hand coming up. So we'll go from that. So it's from this G. Okay. Then it's B. To get that B major sound, just hit the D sharp here. Again, just keep it simple to start with. You can put other notes in if you want to later to fill it out. But and then you're into E minor here. And the run down from there to D is. Right, so so I'll put this phrase together for you, which starts "and where the dreams roll high." And you're hanging on A chord for that bit, then it goes to a D chord. So. Right, so this final phrase for you now. It's where he sings "Out here the good girls die," and at that point all the instruments have stopped. And on the word "die," that's when you come in with your chorus, with your "Now Cinderella, don't you go to sleep." So he sings "Out here the good girls die," and then it's in with your A stroke D chord. Back in 61, then there's one more line which goes in the cadence of the young man's eyes, so you go back up to the F sharp. To the A, and then it's the finish, and where the dreams roll high. Little bit, which is that really nice tinkly bit of piano at the end. I'm not sure it's a piano or a guitar, but you can play it on the piano. In another tutorial, another part of the tutorial, I'll try and give you some ideas about dynamics, because a lot of this song is made by how you use the sustain pedal and at what points you're playing loud and what points you're playing soft. But I haven't made reference too much to that because I want to keep it relatively simple. But this bit here at the end is a classic example where you've got this big crescendo and then this really light touch piano just fades out at the end. So you've got your crescendo, then you hit this big chord at the end, and you've already then, you should straight away start this. Relatively simply. Sorry. That's a B. I'm alternating B there if you can't see down the bottom. Back to the A. You can do all sorts of things with that at the end, so you played your crescendo. One example, but lots you could do with that at the end. But if you want to play it as per record, pretty much that's how it was when I showed you that first little phrase. Hopefully that's okay. That's wrapped up the song for you. Lots missing, of course, because it's a big song with lots of layers and lots of different instruments. But hopefully it's given you enough reference to at least get the chord structure right. And there is a lot of changes. There's a lot of dynamics in the song. As I said, you can actually play quite a lot of it really simply with notes and very simple chords where you're playing, say, octaves, and it's really about how you accentuate and use the sustain pedal, which is really another tutorial. But most of the song, I'm on and off the sustain pedal the whole time because that's what makes it sound like it should. So there we go. Now you've got a full version played by a couple of other people, which is fantastic. So I'm not playing the whole thing through, it's more really just a case of trying to help out by breaking some of the chords down. So I hope that's helpful, and let me know if you want any further help with it, and also if you see any mistakes, just drop me a line. Okay, cheers.